welcome back to my channel. My name is Monica and this is MShaunPlans. And I know these videos are coming out very sparingly. I apologize. It is crazy around my house right about now. So yeah, but we're going to get into planning for the week of April the 7th through the 13th. I have, the last couple weeks have been pretty busy, but it's not really slowing down. It's just that things come up sporadically, if that makes any sense. Like it's just crazy. So let me go ahead and get set up here. I'm trying to navigate through a lot of stuff. New position. My daughter's playing softball, so in between practices and games, and of course her games are in the afternoon, or after school. She's only 8, so it's like league softball, or city league softball, excuse me. And just navigating between that and then making sure my oldest is staying on track. I'm sorry, my oldest son is staying on track, making sure that Trey has everything he needs, especially with therapy and things like that. Today is Sunday night on the 6th, and this was last week. So yeah, but we did an autism walk yesterday. It was so nice. I was amazed by how many people had showed up and came out to support autism acceptance. And a lot of people were educated on the different types of autism, or not the different types, but the spectrum. And there's a wide spectrum of individuals who are on the autism spectrum. Trey is somewhere on the lower end of the spectrum. So, and I know I have some friends whose children are on the higher end of the spectrum, who are nonverbal and with noise sensitivities and things like that, and that use a communication device to communicate. So, it was very heartwarming to see all of those people come out to support the cause, and hopefully this will be an annual event in my town. But yeah, enough of that. I'm going to go ahead and plan. I do have my Hobonichi weeks. Now, this is my everyday carry. So I do have everything in here written down, and I usually get into this way more than I get into this one, because I carry this one around. If like appointments get changed, I can scratch it out and change it. This is not my neat planner. This is the one I just take to jot stuff down. And, these are just some stickers. This is one of the stickers that I got yesterday at the, walk. And of course I stuck it in my planner. And then this section back here, I usually use it for like recipes that I find. I've only got one in here so far, which is I think it's the Marry Me meatballs. Yeah, I made this and my family loved it. So I will be doing that again. And this week is going to be full of crock pot meals, because I am in training this week in a different city. So I'll be traveling back and forth and won't get home till late. So it's going to be full of crock pot meals. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. But yeah, the walk yesterday was so awesome. I got to meet a lot of kids, and we had sensory toy stations set up for everyone. We had the bouncy houses on each side of the pavilion. We did hot dogs, chips. Some had soda, some had water. It was overall a very fun time and a very educational experience. Like, you were being educated and it didn't feel educational, but you consumed the information, if I'm making any sense. So it was very, very informative. Of course, we did walk. We had the option to walk more in the area more than once. I chose to do it once because chasing Trey is a job. It is a job. So, but yeah, we got a lot going on this week, and I'm going to take a different direction with my planner. I do have a separate fitness planner, which this is my separate fitness planner. And I do that because I keep all my stats in here and whatnot, but it's a little, I want to say overwhelming. I'm not gravitating towards it right now. So I may put a pause on that and put all my stuff in just in this one planner right here. That way all I have to do is open up this one. But the only good thing about this planner is, and this was supposed to be 2 weeks ago. Hold up, y'all. No, that's in March. Yeah, this is in March. Let's see. I'm trying to get there. Like, I missed a couple of weeks of working out. Well, not really working out, but not logging. So what I do is I put all of my Apple Watch stats, move, exercise, stand, what I have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, my workouts right here, all of my habits, and then the grocery list just for myself, because I eat what my family eats sometimes, but if I'm meal prepping, I need to know what I need to get for myself. And then kind of meal plan from there for the next week. And I have it up to the end of April, to the 27th. So I'm hoping that I can be more consistent towards the end of this month and leading out to the rest of the year and be consistent in this planner, because the consistency in this planner is going to determine if I'm going to repurchase this planner. So yeah. And then in the back, I just keep like my favorite recipes, which I have the Chick-fil-A kale salad right there. And then like I have my measurements. Like I go to one of my friends who runs a gym here, and I need to go get it for April. I did not get it in March, but I did get it in February. Didn't get it in March, but I do need to get it for this month, and then of course the remainder of the year. So yeah, I don't know. We shall see. So let's see. Monday, I'm in training all this week. So I'm just going to put training for every day. And I went ahead and just did the outline for the week. And I'm using my Jinhao 10, which is a dupe of the Pilot Vanishing Point. And I love this pen, y'all. And I did see a video where I could, it does have some drying issues. So I watched a video on how to solve that. And what I did was I just took one of those little silicone grease bottles from one of my Twisbies, and I just kind of took a toothpick and just rubbed it right in there, and it prevented the dry out. Like it usually dries out within a couple of hours, but I haven't used it since yesterday, and I picked it up and wrote with it perfectly. So that is a trick that does work. So if you do have a Jinhao 10 and it does have that drying out issue, and all I did was take a toothpick, put a little bit of silicone grease in there, and I put it inside of here where that flap is. I never opened it, but I put it right there, and it seems to have solved the problem. So that's a tip for you. And I can't spell. Good gosh. Okay, and we're forthgoing Trey's therapy this week because I am in training, and it's going to be so hard for my husband to get here, get him to therapy, and, you know, all that other stuff. We just like, okay, we're just going to not go to therapy this week. So his occupational therapist gave us some stuff to work on, and so did his speech therapist. So we're grateful for them. Lily actually has a softball game tomorrow at 6:30. And then NJ has a field trip on Wednesday, and they are leaving at 6:15 in the morning. And they're going to the USS Alabama down in Mobile. Okay, so they are leaving at 6:15 Wednesday morning. Let's see. I want to say Lily's going to have practice on Tuesday. And her game tomorrow may get canceled because it has been raining all day today, and it's supposed to rain again tomorrow. Then of course she does not have a game or practice. And then she has practice on Thursday. And again, we're not going to therapy on Thursday. And I've got to figure out how I'm going to get my workouts in because I leave, with the exception of tomorrow, I leave at 5:30 every morning. So I've got to figure out how to get my workouts in. I may have to get them in the evening. And then Lily has a game Friday. At 5:30. And I have messed around and volunteered to be a softball coach, y'all. What did I do that for? But it's been fun. Our girls are so much fun. It's been a fun experience and I love it. My husband bought me tickets to see Kim. He's an R&B artist, and you spell his name Kem, at one of the casinos here. So we are going to see him Saturday. So we're going to be dropping the kids off at their designated areas, and I'm looking forward to having a good time and listening. We actually, one of his songs was our first dance at our reception. So I'm really looking forward to seeing him in concert. Oh gosh, and this was actually my Valentine's Day gift. So what else? We need to pack for the concert on Friday. Well, I just need to pack, period, because we got to pack Lily and Trey stuff. And then our stuff. Okay, so, and then we're going to have dinner at the restaurant at the casino. It's called Fire. We may have dinner first, and then go to the concert. Because I think the concert starts at 9. So, yeah, and then Sunday... not a whole lot, just grocery run. Iron. Because I got to make sure I do that. All right, I think that's it. Yeah, she's supposed to have a game tomorrow, but I highly doubt it. I really do. I highly doubt it. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to see how I like the workouts in my planner. I'm going to see how I like that. So I know tomorrow I can get up at my usual time at 3:30, go and at 4, do my 2 hours and come back. I know the rest of the days it's a no-go. But we'll see. We shall see. All right. So I already have my meals already prepped. So tomorrow we're going to have roasting potatoes, and I'm making enough for 2 days. So tomorrow and Tuesday. And then Tuesday we're having leftovers. Wednesday, my husband found this recipe for lazy lasagna. It's like frozen cheese ravioli with crushed tomatoes, ground beef, Italian seasoning. So it's kind of like a lazy lasagna. So he was like, let's try that for a meal. It's like, cool, no problem. So we're going to do the lazy lasagna. And then Thursday, we'll have leftovers. Friday, we just may do takeout. Saturday, whatever the babysitters decide to do. And then Sunday, I do not have a plan for yet because I don't know what time we're coming back. So yeah. I kind of want to do my habits over here. just so I can keep up with them, just in case I don't. And see, this is the reason why I want to do this. Like, and I'm supposed to be taking pictures and everything, and I have not done that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do habits. So let's do it this way. We're going to do Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Thursday. Ooh. That was the one that's supposed to have been skipped, so we can do that. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Okay. Again, I'm trying it out to see how it will shake out. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 habits. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I'm just going to draw a line. Here we go. And then my habits include taking my medication, make sure I hydrate every day, which I do because that Stanley Cup stays full. Because as soon as it's empty, I fill it back up. Journal, which I need to get better. I need to, start doing that again because I have been slacking. I haven't journaled February, March, and I have not journaled so far in April. So I'm just going to start, kind of just start with April and journal. Read my Bible and Bible study. Let's see, make sure I pray every night. And then my skincare. And then one of my goals every night, which is not happening tonight, is to be in bed by 9:30. And then with my medication, I have to take it morning and at night. So I just draw a line there. Look at that. All right. So that is that. Okay. So I'm sorry. I'm just checking something on my phone. Do I want to start documenting the weather in my planner? I don't know. I like the stamp that Karina Loves to Plan have, but we shall see. Okay, so I still want to incorporate my 3 happy moments. So I will do that here. So we'll go, and I'm going to use this Pilot Kakuno in the with the new series. It's the hold on, I'm gonna show you the packaging. Give me a second. Here we go. This is it right here. This is the blue one that I have, and this is the new series. Don't ask me, the Mataromi series, and this is the brown one, and I bought all of them. I got to edit that video. So yeah, I just want to do here 3 happy moments from this week. So I definitely want to document that. Okay. And this is inked with Urban's Cacao do Brazil. Cacao do Brazil. So this is a good match. It's a good match. Let's see. and then we can just decorate from there. So what I did was, because I'm batch filming right now, I still have my next video that I'm going to be batch filming is the monthly. I just went ahead and did the weekly so I could get it out of the way. Okay, so I told you in another video that I have paused my Sterling ink collection for 2 months. And I told my husband today, I said, listen, I miss it. And he was like, well, go ahead and resubscribe. It's like, okay, cool. So that's what I did. So I have my August 24 sub kit, September 24 sub kit, October 24 sub kit, and then the January 25. I think I want to use the August sub kit, and that was part of the reason why I stopped it, because I still have, like, I don't even think I used this kit. I have so many leftover stickers. So yeah, I think we're going to use that one. So, and then we'll use another one of these for the monthly. So you'll probably see that lineup again. Because I want to use my stuff. I don't want it to sit and go bad, because yes, y'all, stickers will go bad because they lose the sticking on the back. So yeah, look, I may have used it maybe once, because I do see a couple of missing stickers. So I may have used this once. Okay, this is pretty. So let's see here. I definitely want to try to use as many stickers as possible. So this is going to be for my workout. So let's find a Tombow that will match this color scheme. So I'm going to see if I have one that will match. I have a couple of blues, but I don't think it's dark enough. They're either like that cornflower blue or some other color. I could use a green or a deep brown. I think I'm going to use a deep brown to kind of go with that, to write my letters, or to write my, you know what I mean. All right. So this is my, what do I name this? Or do I name that section? I don't. Look at me. Not naming sections now. Yeah, when did I stop naming my section? See how, look, I need to really stop playing around. Look at that. Yeah, okay. So this is my meals. And these are my habits. And I'm no hand letterer by any means. So, yeah, I'm going to title this section This Week. And then this will be for my workouts. Because telling myself I need to do laundry every day, that's something I already do. So we're going to test this little theory out and see how I like it. And again, the 3 happy moments I definitely want to keep incorporating. So let's try to choose. I love a good frame. I love a good frame sticker. I really, really do. If you've been here for a while. Okay. I'm looking. Me no sé, me no see. Okay. All right. Well. All right. So probably going to use this one. But we'll just use this one. And we will just lay that down there. It's Erin Condren brass ruler I have had forever. From the EC days. If you've been here that long, you know. Kind of frame that off a little bit. Oh, come on. So yeah, but other than that, there's not much going on around these parts. No more than just softball games, and school is getting ready to end. And my oldest son, he turned 17 on the 4th. So I was definitely in my feelings because he's my oldest boy and he is just so humble. Because we kept asking him, what do you want to do for your birthday? And that's so cricket. And I'm not even fixing to play with it. He was like, what do you want for your birthday? What do you want for your birthday? He was like, well, I really don't know. I don't know. He kept going, I don't know. I don't know. And we were like, well, is there anything in particular that you want to do? And he was like, I want to go bowling. I was like, okay, well, we can definitely go bowling. God, please let this come up. I'm trying, y'all. So, the autism walk lasted longer than we had anticipated because, of course, Trey was just having so much fun. And, you know, we were going to come home, shower, and get ready to go. And he was like, well, Mama, you know what? Let's just wait because everybody's tired from the walk. And we can just go another weekend. He's like, I know you and Dad are going out of town next weekend. So what are we doing the weekend after that? I said, I don't have anything really planned. And he was like, well, we can go then. I was like, okay, cool. So not this weekend, but next weekend, we are definitely going to take him bowling. He wants to go eat. And yeah, that's what my baby wants. So that's what we're going to do for him. So I just putting some stickers kind of down the middle. I did that last year too, where I just kind of concealed my pencil by putting stickers down the middle. And sometimes it came out cute. Sometimes it came out wonky. Here we go. But he wants to go bowling, and that's going to be the plan. Which, of course, I bought him some clothes, some more clothes, some of the outfits that he wanted. He got a chain that he was eyeing. He got like a gift basket because his birthday usually lands on or around the Easter holiday. So he usually gets like kind of like a male gift basket. And that's what he got this time. He got a male gift basket full of wonderful smell goods. He's into skincare now and like making sure he smells good. I'm like, son, you got a girlfriend? No. He always says, but I know better. So I bought him some Jack Black facial kit, and then the Jack Black gift set with like the body wash and the lotion and stuff like that. And I said, if you ever run out and you like this, we can always go to Ulta. He's like, really? We can go? I was like, yes, we can go to Ulta and we can get this stuff. And he was like, okay, cool. He's like, so now I know where to get it. But yeah, he's gotten into skincare over the last year. So you don't see most boys that are getting into skincare, but he's getting into skincare and all the smell goods and whatnot. So that's, I'm sorry, I'm getting choked up for real. But those are the things he's getting into. And, he's a guy's guy because he likes to go outside and play hoop. He likes to hoop with his fellas. But the one thing he's going to do is he's going to smell good. His skin is going to be taken care of. He is going to smell good. He wants to look good. All of those things. So, yeah. I will say he is turning out to be an awesome, awesome kid. Awesome kid. And I love it. I love it. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just putting down stickers and I'm not telling you what I'm doing. But, I just want to tell you guys about that, he's growing up on me. My baby is growing up on me, and I could not be more prouder of him. He's got one more year at home and he will be off to college. So yeah. And I'm just putting these little flowers to kind of fill up, excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my voice. To fill up some of the space, some of the empty space. What time is it? 10:12. Ooh-wee. I don't know if the monthly part's going to get done tonight. We'll see. But yeah, this is just to fill up some of the empty space so it won't look so eh. I'm not good at making clusters like everybody else does. This is my own unique and personal style. I'm random. How about that? That's my style. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's it. That's enough. That looks a little busy, and it's cute, but it is a little busy, and yeah. But I'm gonna tell you, I miss having the flowers and decorations down the middle. I missed the frames. I missed having a lot of my elements coming from my kit, but I am dedicated to using my stuff a little bit more. And hopefully I get to meet up with some planner friends soon, and I will be sharing some of the items that may have been, like if I'm not using it, pass it on so it will get used. But anyhow, enough of that rambling. But this is my spread for the week, you guys. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. I am on the road back to consistency and filming and uploading my videos and making sure that I am doing all of my things. If you would go ahead and like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're down there, hit that bell for notifications. That way you are notified each and every time I upload a new video. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. And that's it, y'all. And in the meantime, in between time, you guys be safe, be blessed, and have a wonderful day. Bye.